I honestly wasn't sure if this was a second date or a missed connection. Because apparently these two have crossed paths more than once in the past.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Which just goes to show you, either one, it was meant to be.
Yes.
Or two, when you're in the single scene for a while, you're going to keep running into the same desperate people over and over again until you settle.
It's like a
The
club.
pool isn't
Still-
as deep as you would hope.
Well,
Still single, huh?
Yeah.
We'll find out which one it is when we talk to Kaitlyn, who emailed us for some help today. Kaitlyn, welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
Good.
So tell us about the guy that you want us to call today. What's his name?
Oh my gosh, his name is Chase, and we met
Ironic.
online.
Yeah, it is ironic. That's a good point.
All right, so you met him online.
And when you say you met him, are you talking about the first time you guys met? Because Jeffrey said that you kept running into each other.
Well, so that's kind of the weird thing. He kind of threw me when we were chatting, and his opening line is, "Hey, remember me? We were matched a year ago, and then you just blew me off."
Oh.
I've actually had those.
You
That's
ghosted
funny.
him?
Honestly, I can't even remember, but I do get matched with a lot of people, and so maybe he just slipped through the cracks.
Oh, yeah. Got lost in the fold of hundreds and hundreds of matches that are coming after you.
It almost seems like kind of passive aggressive. Like, remember me? You blew me off.
Yeah,
You know,
'cause I
like,
remember.
yeah. Like he's been holding on to some
Yeah.
grudge for a long
Yeah.
time. But you didn't take it that way?
No, I don't know. It was kind of mysterious and everything, but I did. I felt crappy about it. I was like, oh my gosh,
Oh my gosh, he was hot and I blew him off. What was I thinking?
Yeah. So did you end up meeting up?
We did. He took me to a really super fancy restaurant, and
Oh.
it was amazing. I mean, for
Okay.
the minute we walked in, a lot of people seemed to recognize him. The host seemed to oh, hey, and greeting him, and then a server came up to him, and it was I couldn't quite overhear everything, but something about Barbados, and then I could have sworn I heard him say something about a Sports Illustrated shoot.
What?
Whoa.
So you-
Who
Like,
did
I
you
thought-
go out with?
Yeah, is he famous?
I don't think so, but he's obviously someone super important.
Is there a famous
What?
Chase? Chase Utley.
I don't know.
He hasn't been around in a while.
Yeah, I can't think. I don't
There's
know.
a game
Is
show
he-
called The Chase.
What does he do for work? Is he a photographer?
He was a bit vague about it. He said into investments and
That means something illegal.
No,
Yeah.
actually, that's smart because he can say anything. If he says investments, I just get confused and believe him.
Yeah,
oh,
right.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, investments? Okay,
Sounds
whatever.
wealthy. That's great.
Exactly.
It's like when I don't want to tell people I'm in radio and I just say I'm in marketing.
yeah.
Nobody has any questions anymore for some reason.
So, okay, so
You're right.
once you got seated, how did dinner go?
it was great. We had really fantastic food and great
Ooh.
conversation.
The chef came out and kissed him on the mouth.
People were signing, asking for autographs.
I mean, it wasn't quite that crazy, but
Okay.
he definitely got some attention. And
Okay.
but the thing is, he was kind of shy about it. I tried to ask him questions, and he didn't seem that interested in talking about how fabulous he was.
Shy or secretive?
Yeah, that's a good question, Alexis.
I know. I have to have this guy's back because even though we're not that cool,
Because I'm
Oh,
famous,
no.
and let me
When
tell you
people-
what it's like for
when
me when I'm
people
out.
ask us about our jobs, you're
okay.
like, it's radio, it's cool, it's fun, we don't want to talk about it and delve into it, right? Because people think it's, oh, wow, and it's really not.
I don't know. It just sounds like you don't really know anything about this guy. What do you know? What did you learn about him?
Well,
His name's Chase.
Okay.
We know that.
he was an
Famous.
extremely generous tipper. I don't know exactly what he left, but he left cash, and it looked like he was leaving $100.
Oh. And if he's leaving
Yeah.
cash, he's counting it in front of
Well,
her.
and you know if he's
1, 2, 3.
he's not radio famous then.
Yeah.
But if he's leaving a big
Yeah.
cash tip,
Yeah.
then so how did you end up leaving things with him?
He was a total gentleman. He walked me home. I invited him up for a nightcap, and we had a great time. And
Oh.
he has not called me back. And I mean, I'm sure if he is going to places like Barbados and stuff, maybe he's just crazy busy and in different
Mhm.
countries, and it's just hard to get back in touch.
Yeah, he's a different area code and time zone right now.
This guy's a total enigma.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know if he's busy. You have no idea what his schedule is. I think it's crazy.
This is what I've always wondered about celebrities, and please don't be offended by this. Because he's so rich, Do you think maybe on the date he realized you're not up to his richness level?
Oh.
And maybe just materialistically, he's like, ma, she's not
You think
a Barbados
rich people
traveler like I
only
am.
date rich people?
Yeah, most of the time they do.
Rich guys don't date rich women.
I hope not.
What do you
No,
mean?
they just date women who like money, I think.
Huh.
Yeah, those are the classy ones.
Yeah.
I mean, it did cross my mind, like maybe I'm not up to what he's used to. Like maybe he's used to celebrity.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Okay, let's find out which one of those is true.
Huh.
We're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Chase for you, and we'll try and get you your second date. Okay, Kaitlyn?
I appreciate it. Thanks.
All right, hold on. And I'm just wondering, tell me if I'm getting too personal here, but when you said at the end of the night, he walked you back to your place, and then you invited Chase up for a nightcap, and it went good.
Oh, yeah. We forgot to get details.
Does that mean he left a half hour later good? Or
Yeah.
did he leave the next morning good?
Oh, yeah. Both mean the same to me.
Did he leave the next week good?
Oh, wow.
Move
That
it
would
in.
Weird.
that would have been more than good. That would have been, whoa, Kaitlyn.
He's
What?
a squatter.
How good was it?
I guess like the next morning, good.
Yeah, girl, yeah.
Yeah.
Gave you an air high five.
Okay.
Sounds like a fun night.
Yeah, we just
you
wanted to
sound
get a
like
little
good.
clarification.
Sleep. Wow,
Yeah.
10 hours of sleep, huh?
But after that, Chase is not calling back at all. Is that right?
Right.
Okay, and how many days has it been?
5.
5. Well, it's interesting because you guys went to a really nice restaurant, and at first I was like, oh, he's wanting to impress her. But then when everybody
Yeah.
knew him, I'm like, oh, he's just a rich guy and this is his place.
Yeah, he's a regular.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like that changes the narrative. I mean, did you get a vibe that there was going to be more?
I mean, everything seemed to like click, so I don't know why there wouldn't be more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
If it was awkward, it'd be like, duh. But
Okay. Well, let's call Chase and get some answers for you. I'm going to dial his number right now. You ready?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Chase?
Yeah, who's this?
My name's Jeff from a morning radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Okay.
How you
Hi.
doing, man?
I'm doing good, man.
All
should be
right.
confused.
Yeah, we're buddies
Uh,
now, Chase.
Yeah,
we're good.
we're
you
best
know?
bros at this point.
What's up, bro?
How many people are on the phone right now?
Oh.
I can't
Yeah.
Four.
count that
There's
high.
4 of us.
Yeah.
There's 4 people on this call.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
That's the low amount for
Talking.
this one.
Yeah.
Okay, but no,
All right.
it's a morning radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning, and we do a segment called The Second Date. That's where if you go out with someone and afterwards, if that person isn't calling you back, you can email us to call them for you to help figure out the reason why.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
See, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is actually.
It can be.
Yeah.
It can be good
It
too.
can be
And
sweet.
fun.
Yeah.
It can be a lot of things depending on what your answer is. And
Okay.
we're calling on behalf of one of our listeners named Kaitlyn.
Ah! Oh, that's even funnier.
Hey, we're a funny show.
I think we have
So-
different senses of humor.
Yeah, I don't know about that reaction.
Sis.
Why is that funny?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just funny.
Okay.
Well, Kaitlyn, I don't think finds it that funny because it's been apparently 5 days since you guys went out and you're not calling her anymore. Is that funny?
Well, I mean, that was kind of like a one-time deal.
What? Did you make that clear? Because for her, she felt like you guys really connected. She told us that, like, you're the one that hit her up on the dating app. And we're like, yo, a year ago, you brushed me off or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't that invested in it, and
Oh,
I mean, it was It was fine, but yeah, that's not going to happen.
Sometimes you're just not into people. That's okay.
But why did you go hunt her down after a year?
Why'd you stay the night at her house?
I mean,
Why would I spend a night at her house?
Okay,
Yeah,
never
exactly. I
mind.
can
no,
answer that.
no. Why would you spend so much energy finding this person that had blown you off a year ago and then asking him out again if you weren't invested at all?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, we matched up after a year again. It's not like I hunted her down.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? We just rematched, that's all.
That was
Okay.
the universe. That's not your fault.
Okay.
Okay.
But she told us all about your night, and she made it seem like it was a pretty great experience. She told us you took her out to this really nice restaurant where apparently the waiters love you, and they were bringing up photo shoots in Barbados and Sports Illustrated, and she
Oh my
was
God,
really...
she told you about that?
Is he laughing again? Is this funny again?
Yeah, why is this funny now?
What's funny?
This is hilarious.
Why?
Well, the dating scene out there right now is just utter shit. Am I allowed to curse?
Yeah, you already did.
Yeah, it's
so
too
we
late
can bleep
now.
that out.
Should have asked
Go
before you
ahead,
did
bro.
it. But that's okay. Okay.
And so you can't just like close your eyes and hope for the best. You gotta have to have a game plan. And you also need like one of your buddies to help you out with this. So I said investments because I knew that would probably make her be like, ooh, investments.
You're talking about,
Yeah.
are you saying your job in investments?
Yeah, because it was just vague enough, but it still intrigues.
Wait, is
Totally.
it a lie? Is that what you're saying?
I got an E-Trade account, but it's not investment.
Oh.
Okay.
I own like 10 Dogecoin.
But the thing is here is that I asked my buddy who's a waiter at this restaurant
Oh.
to like help me out, build me up a little bit in front of her, in her eyes. He gives me an employee discount. I leave him a really nice tip. She's none the wiser, and it
Smart.
builds credibility for me in her eyes.
This is just like a game you're playing with all your dates so you can get laid?
Brilliant.
I would totally fall for this.
So this isn't just something that you did with Kaitlyn once. You do this all the time.
Well, that's what dating is. It's games.
It's not outright
I mean-
lying about who you are and pretending to be a famous person. Like,
I
you don't think you could get laid on your own? Like, you have to, like, make up some extravagant story
Some
about
of
it
us
and
do,
get other
bro.
people involved?
Wait a
Some
minute.
of us do.
I did not make up an extravagant story. I made it look like something, but as far as she took it the way that she took it.
Well, she took it
No.
as like you're a big shot that goes to Barbados and does
Yeah.
photo shoots for Sports Illustrated.
She took it exactly as you wanted her to take it.
Yeah.
Like, that is exactly what you planned out, dude. What do you really do?
I'm not going to tell you. I don't know who you are.
Maybe if you're willing to sleep with him, then he'll
Yeah.
say something.
Okay,
Good
all
answers.
right.
So your whole plan was to just say whatever you want to say, spend the night with Kaitlyn, and then never talk to her again?
I mean, that's layman's terms, but yes.
I like
It's
how you
all
say, like,
revenge.
you're not interested in her, and that's why you can't talk to her again. Like, you can't talk to her again because your whole life is a lie. Like, what are you going to say? You'll never,
it's a
what
lie.
if you meet somebody you actually like? You'll never be actually able to date them.
Look, you sound really bitter right now, and I'm assuming that this has happened to you in the past.
I know.
So.
I think you struck a chord with
You
that.
do
You wouldn't be
sound a
wrong,
little
man.
She's
but
always the rich one, so
you
she's
guys,
jealous.
I just hate liars. Like, man, you're going to ruin your own life by doing this, and you don't even see it.
I never lied. The waiter was saying those things, and I just politely smiled.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
I give up.
Attaboy.
I give up. Caitlin
right.
is going to be glad to hear. I mean,
well,
ugh,
at this
gross.
point, Chase, I need to tell you something that's probably going to break your plan of never talking to Kaitlyn again.
Yeah.
Because she's actually on the other line listening, and she wants to talk to you.
Who's sneakier now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. What the hell?
That's even your name.
You
Like,
people are ruining my life.
Ah.
that's just messed up.
It might be messed up, but that's the way that dating is right now. So,
It's
I mean-
creative.
Well, yeah, if you're going to be that sour about it and, like, have to just come up with lies, not ever giving anyone a shot. Who knows? Maybe
I mean-
you were actually a nice guy, but I kind of doubt it after hearing all this information.
You only kind of doubt it. That's amazing, Caitlin.
He's not wrong about the bleak dating scene. You got to take what you can.
but Kate, like, honestly, if you asked me if that's true, then I would have told you the truth.
Oh, really? Ask him now, Caitlin.
You do this over and over for one night stand. I mean, that's just disgusting.
Yeah, and pathetic. It's just so pathetic.
I know that I did what was best for me. I have to put the playing field in the way that would best suit me. Who wouldn't do that?
Oh
You know
my
what I
gosh.
mean? Who
But you're
wouldn't
not
try to
even
make it
playing.
the best
You
for
could have
themselves?
spent your 2 Benjamins on just getting what you wanted. I mean, that's just...
Oh.
Well, joke's on you, Kate, because my buddy actually gave me back some of the tip that I gave him.
Oh,
So I didn't really.
I didn't think of that.
Oh, it turns out he's not so rich,
Give
Alexa.
him like $1,000 and
I'm
he gets like
over you.
900 back or
Shocking.
something. Oh
Well,
my gosh.
Yeah.
In that
That's
case,
smart.
Yeah, you showed her, didn't you, Chase?
if you're not that well off, then we need to help pay for your second date.
Yeah, Brooke feels really bad.
We're offering to do, yeah, Brooke is actually going to fund it fully on
Thanks,
her own.
Brooke.
I'm always standing up for the underprivileged.
Yeah, Chase, what do you say? You want to give it another shot?
Yeah, I don't have to take any of this.
Oh, wow.
I'm sick of being ridiculed by you losers.
Oh.
Did he hang up?
Yeah, that was the best part of the whole call for me.
Oh.
Just the hang up.
Which one of us was he calling a loser?
Definitely me.
Yeah, I think it was all Brooke.
Definitely.
Way to ruin that for us,
Yeah.
Brooke.
Yeah.
We thought we were cool with the rich guy.
Yeah. Caitlyn, I'm sorry that it played out that way.
I just want to throw up.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, some dudes just, they get what they want. And that's all they care
They're
about.
not all like that out there, Caitlyn.
But
Maybe,
now they're
maybe
just-
ask for a real profession next time when you ask them what they do for work.
No,
By the way,
I think you need to go back to that restaurant every day this week and just blow up his spot.
Oh, no, that's a
that's
good
good.
idea.
Now we're
Oh
talking.
my God, I am doing that. I am totally doing that. Thank you. Great suggestion.
He's got to find a new friend.
Yeah, take a video and send it to us, please.
Finally, a successful second date.
There we go.